Hello everyone, welcome and greetings to a Halo MCC mod installation video. Going to be showing you how to install some mods in Halo MCC for the Steam version. The installation process is going to be different between Steam and the Windows Store version, so for this video I'm just covering MCC. Also, before we start, just want to say one last thing. The installation for mods may differ between mod to mod, so you're going to always need to check the README files for mods that you download and, follow that installation guide. For the purposes of this video, I'm going to be doing an installation for Frontier, the Halo Wars inspired Battlefield mod. It's really, really cool. I made a video dedicated on this on my main channel. You can check out, post a link down below to it. It adds Halo Wars vehicles and bases into MCC, and it's pretty awesome. Made by the gentleman Green Knight. Here, this just tells you a description about this mod, some things about it, what's unfinished, just some helpful information. You want to go ahead and find the Files tab, and you're going to download this mod. Click Manual Download. When that's done, you're actually going to probably have that downloaded as a zip file into your downloads folder. The one I downloaded from Nexus Mods was this here. What you want to go ahead and do is I like to create a folder on my machine called MCC Mods, and I plopped that zip file here. You want to right click and click extract here if you have WinRAR, or if you have 7-zip. You can extract it here as well. It's going to create this Frontier folder. You're going to have 4 files: installation.txt, isolation.map, and some of these .fsb files. If you open the installation.txt file, this is what opens. What's important is that these files are going to be replacing existing files, so we should probably create some backups, is what this is saying here. So this isolation.map is going to replace an existing isolation.map, and it tells you the directory here if you use the default directory when you install Steam. The way my PC setup is, I don't want Steam installed on my C drive, so actually it's on my E drive. And I've created a shortcut on my machine called Halo Master Chief Collection. It's essentially, if you look at the directory, it's going to eventually end up in the same place. Steam Apps Common Halo the Master Chief Collection, which is where we are here. Steam Apps Common Halo Master Chief Collection. You want to go to the Halo 3 directory, and then the Maps directory. We scroll down a little bit, we're going to see this isolation.map file, and that's just because that's the name of the map that's being overwritten here. So what you want to do is actually copy this map here, and then you want to find some place on your machine that you can have that as a backup. For me, I have a directory called MCC Backup, and so then I made a Halo 3 directory, and then finally a Maps directory, and then I'll just paste it in here. These are 2 other maps files from a different mod that's not part of this backup here. So you just paste your isolation.map right here. It'll ask it, it's already existing. I'm not going to actually do that, but for you, you probably will want to put that there. Next, we're going to go and back up these FSB files. So let's go ahead and go right back into Halo Master Chief Collection. This is in Halo Master Chief Collection Halo 3 F mod /PC. And here we can see these are the 2 files that we're going to need to back up. So we'll go ahead and go back into our MCC backup folder. Since this is in the Halo 3, we're going to create a new folder called fmod. And then in there, I'm going to create a new folder called PC and paste those 2 files there. You may ask why I'm creating all of these directories for these backup files. And really the reason is because I personally want to have a similar directory of the backup files to how they are in the retail version. That's just going to make it easier for me to replace them when I want to uninstall this mod and get back to playing the retail version of the game. So now that we have our backup files in place, we can actually go ahead and install this mod. So let's go to our mods, MCC mods, and then Frontier. We're going to be putting that, firstly, that isolation.map file from this mod that we downloaded into the Halo 3 directory, maps, and then we're just going to paste it. It'll say there's already a file named isolation.map. You do want to replace it. You don't need to worry about this messing up your installation because you've created that backup from just a couple moments ago. That second step and final step that we're going to be doing here is going to be copying these .fsb files, and then you want to go back into Halo Master Chief Collection. Into the document, it says to go into Halo 3 fmod PC. We're going to paste these here. It'll give us the same prompt. We say, yes, we want to replace. Take just a couple of seconds here. And that is all you need to do for installation. It may seem a little bit more complicated than it actually is, but that is just manual installation for mods. Now we can go to Halo MCC. We're going to click play. What's very important is you want to actually click this bottom button here with mods, with anti-cheat disabled, and I think it says mods and limited. Don't know what it's trying to imply there. Hit play. The game will fire right on up. Let's see if we can skip through some of these prompts. Want to go ahead and sign in. Now, to verify and make sure that this mod actually installed correctly, what we want to do is go into multiplayer, custom multiplayer. This is going to be in Halo 3. And the map that we changed was Isolation. That was the name of the map. And then you want to click on this untrusted file. That is the one that we just went ahead and installed. The game type doesn't really matter. I just put on regular Slayer. And then we're just going to go ahead and start. And we'll verify that this mod actually installed correctly. And there you have it. As you can see, we are loaded into this custom map here featuring all of the Halo Wars vehicles. So here is the Cobra that we can drive around. And I'm not going to really get into all the vehicles you can get into because I covered that in my other video. This is just to verify that, yes, we have installed the necessary files and this map and this mod does work as intended. So pretty fantastic work. But overall, you just had to back up a couple of files on your PC, and that's really it. And when you're done with this, let's say you're done checking this mod out, you can go ahead and go back in once you close MCC. What you want to do is essentially follow this installation instructions again. However, instead of taking the files from your mods directory that you downloaded the mod, you're going to be taking it from your backup directory. So we want to grab this isolation.map file, put it back in to Halo Master Chief Collection /Halo 3/maps. And then also when you go in your fmod directory PC, these two .fsb files, you want to put them back in this directory as well. Relaunch the game and you'll be back to normal retail mode. I hope that this was helpful for you. Please let me know in the comments. If you have any questions, I'll try my best to answer some of your questions in the comments. If you want to check out this mod, I'll be posting a link in the video description. If you want to see more about this mod, the details of how awesome this mod is, I'll post a video also to the main channel as well. That's going to do it for me. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you, James.